You guys again? I'm on my day off today. Can't you just leave me alone? I want to get a window replaced in my house. Leave me alone.
We're still here.
Do I get a discount?
Nope.
Well, you're already here, aren't you? So come on in. Oh. So today we're in my house. You know, it's my day off, so, excuse the attire. But we got a big problem in my son's room. It's cold at night. It's too warm in the summer. We're getting a lot of complaints. We got water damage everywhere. So we got to take care of this window today. So that's what we're gonna do, and come upstairs with me and I'll show you into the room. Okay, what we got here is it's a house that's built in 2000. We got a double-pane vinyl frame windows with the wood casing. And you can see all the water damage along here. Gets lots of condensation in this room, lots of ice buildup, and then it melts and comes down. So this is no good. You got paint peeling off. We got little kids running around. We don't want them putting the paint in their mouths or doing stuff like that. And it doesn't look good. It's not how you care for your family, for your loved ones. So we're gonna get my son a new window today. He's pretty happy about it. He's pretty excited. I don't think he really knows what that means, because he thinks it's some special, thing that's gonna happen that's gonna make his room super cool. But it's gonna be super cool to me, but to him, I don't think he'll make a difference. But it's the quality that counts, right? So we're gonna get rid of this wood. It's gonna be all vinyl all the way around, triple pane, and it's gonna be way more comfortable in this room. I know it. We've been to lots of other people's houses, so now it's time to do my house. It's time to do one of my windows. Ecoline's the only company that I go with, so that's why they're here today, and that's what we're gonna be doing. I got my favorite tool. This is a kitchen knife. We're gonna go extra special today, so we're gonna do some poking around here. Everything's still pretty solid. It's mostly the paint that's been damaged, but I'm interested to see what's actually underneath here, because I know that there's been lots of water that gets underneath the sill, so hopefully there's not too much damage or any mold that we have to worry about cleaning up. So if we do, we'll take care of it. But this knife always comes in handy, that's for sure. You can see that he's cutting into the stucco. It's a full stucco house, so this is just a bitch for these guys. If they were doing all of my windows today, they would want to kill me, because this is a lot of work just to take one window out.
What a mess. Is this all your choice?
Yeah.
I love your kitchen, man.
Yeah, that's where we prepare most of our meals in the house. Yeah, this is a hopper window, but you can see that they don't really stay open. So if you had to get out, you'd be having to poke your head, and then you'd be like stuck like this for a while. So it's not the best for getting out. That's for sure. I wouldn't recommend it for basement, bedroom as much. It's okay for just a den or something like that, but for a bedroom window in a basement, I would recommend sliding frame or something that's just easy to open and get out. This one, you'd be stuck. That would be the end of you. And then that's it. Sergey comes to your funeral and takes over your house. And that's it. He's happy now. This is the original wood casing. You can see that paint is peeling off. Doesn't look very good. You have to constantly maintain it. This is the new vinyl casing I've decided to go with. I tell people every time when they're replacing their windows, you're gonna spend, all that money on your windows, upgrade to the vinyl casing. It's important. You don't have to worry about painting it. It just clicks into place. There's no nails, no nothing. Look at that. It looks identical. You wouldn't even know that it's plastic. And that's what I'm going with today. Get rid of this stupid wood casing. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of looking at it. This, I'm not even gonna have to worry about ever. Once it's in, that's it. Never touch it again. We talk about this pink insulation shit all the time, how useless it is, and look at how the inspector's got it in his own house. It's embarrassing. Look at this. This is gonna do nothing. What is this doing for me? Nothing. It's just sitting there in the window, not providing any insulation. All it does is create more problems. And I got it in my own house. You know, I thought that the inspector would be knowing what he's doing, but I don't know anymore. I don't know to trust myself. I mean, it's an old house. It is what it is, but we're going to upgrade this. We're going to get the spray foam in there, seal everything up right, and that's going to be the end of this. I don't ever want to see this again. Like, it's barely even in the gap. Like, this was no wonder this window was so bad. It's barely even in the gap. It's kind of insulating nothing. It was just there for fun, just to look like it was doing something. It's completely useless. It's not even in. Look, it's not even in there. It's sitting on top. It's not even in the gap. All that cold air is just coming right through there. Look, I'm getting mad here. This is not good. See, I got an air purifier going here just to help filter out some of the dust. Smart thing to do if you have them around your house when you're getting windows installed or any work like this. Just run it, doesn't hurt anybody. It's just gonna help filter out some of that small, the fine particles, and so you have less cleanup afterwards.
You look shocked.
I am shocked. This is a really hard window. Everything in this house, everything that's you ever do any renovations in this house, it always takes twice as long. I don't know why. Something going on in it, but that's what happens. You go to replace a light bulb, something's gonna happen. I know it. Got the knife going here, poking around. Everything feels nice and firm. Not too much damage or anything like that, which is good because this was such a shitty window. I was interested to see what was gonna happen once we took it out, but everything looks like it's pretty good. Be able to get our flashing on here and then get the window ready, get it measured, get it set in place, and then fasten it and seal it up. And just like that, we got a new bedroom window. That's what we're looking for. Everything is extra clean today. Taking care of me today. I feel like I'm special. Oh, this feels good. Every time, all these times I'm watching people, I'm so jealous. People getting new windows in their house. All that comfort, all those energy savings. And I'm sitting here in my own house like a sap. But today, you know, it's the start of something good. Start of something good in this house. Excited.
How many windows do you have in your house?
I think I got 11.
11 windows.
So one down, 10 more to go.
So you will go one window per year.
One window per year, and then yeah, in a decade, I've got a brand new house. So the caulking I've decided to go, which goes on the outside of the window, went with the white color, blends right into the white frame of the vinyl window. So I think it just does the best job at keeping it more discreet, that there even is caulking there, you won't even see it. If you go with a clear type of caulking, it'll naturally fade and discolor over time, and then you'll see that a little bit more. I'm not gonna really go with some paintable caulking or something like that. There's no point, especially being on the second floor. So white caulking, when in doubt, go white, and then you'll be happy.
So you know how to replace the window if you're not doing this in your own house.
Well, as I mentioned, I'm on my day off. It's my own house, so I want it to be done the best it can be done. I mean, I'm pretty good, but I'm good at watching and good at taking it all in. That's what I'm paid to do. Is my job is to watch. So why would I start now? Start another career like this? I'm already in my mid-30s. No, can't do it.
But these guys are older than you.
Yeah, they are older, but listen, some people are meant to do work, and ours are meant to watch. That's what I do. I like to watch. Okay, we have a nice gap here. It looks to be about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch gap around the window, which is exactly what we want. We did a right measurement, so that way we can get our spray foam all the way into the front of the window, all the way to the back. That's what's gonna keep things really comfortable. The window is one part of it, but again, as we talk about, it's that insulating factor in between the wall and the window. That's where you get a lot of heat loss with your older windows. So having that gap is better. So a lot of homeowners are always, really concerned. Oh, it doesn't fit right. It needs to be nice and snug. And that's how it's gonna reduce all that heat loss. And that is the opposite of what we wanna do. We wanna have a nice gap. We don't want a 6-inch gap. That's not gonna work. But a 3/4 inch, 1/2 inch, or 1 inch gap, that's what we want. You can see the nozzle on the spray gun. It's about 1/4 inch wide, or 3/8 of an inch wide. So If it's too tight, you can't even get it into the gap, and then it's gonna be useless. So that's why we like to keep a nice 1/2 inch gap there. That's what I want. That's what I want in my house. So I do truly feel like a VIP today with the way that these guys are working. They're being really careful not to damage anything. We see this all the time in people's houses, but when you get to see it in your own house, how they're actually taking care of all the materials and making sure that everything's nice and clean and tidy, it just makes you feel special. There's not a lot of companies that I've worked with in the past, the other contracting companies that take this kind of time to do things. A lot of the times they just come in, do the job, but then leave a mess behind them and then say, well, that's your problem. I fixed this, but I'm out of here. These guys, everything is from the beginning when they get here to when they leave, everything is clean. It's like they were never here. And that's the way it should be, especially when you're dealing with stuff like this. So really impressed again. I'm always impressed, but when you get to see it in your own house, it makes it even better. Okay, here we go. We got our spray foam coming in. You can see that it's going all the way to the front of the window, and then we're gonna fill in the rest of it all the way to the back, all the way to the wall. That's what I'm looking for. When I'm doing these inspections, that's exactly what I want to see that's going on inside these new windows. Again, 10, 20 years ago, we just took some pink insulation and just slightly stuffed it in there and then went on our way. That was it. Put some casing over it. People don't know the difference. Now we get to actually see what's going on inside the window, and you can see that you have that full gap that's being filled up with the spray foam. That's how you're going to get the most efficiency out of your windows. Without it, it's only doing half the job. The window's only going to do so much. Without that insulation, that's where you're going to get the cost saving. We got the casing on. You can see how easily it goes on. It just clicks into place, and then you can adjust it from there. It's also really easy to remove. So if you're going to be painting your walls, you can just take the casing right off. You don't have to worry about taping around it, and you know how much work that takes when you're painting. So they just place it on the edge of the window, and then it just clicks along the little gap, and then you put a little cover in the corner, and you can see how nice that looks. It really looks really sharp. It's like Christmas Day for me. Look at this. Just effortless, so smooth. Oh yeah, son's gonna love it. I love it. Triple pane, looks really sharp. Didn't take long at all. Okay, so it's always about the thermal imaging results at the end so we can actually see where that difference is using the thermal camera with the old window compared to the newer one. So when we take our camera, we take a temperature of the wall, it's around 21 degrees. And then around the window, we're 17 degrees. So only like a 4-degree difference in change, whereas an older window, it could be as much as 10, 12 degrees, sometimes 15 degrees difference in change if the window is really poorly insulated, like my old window was. So this is where that thermal camera helps. You can really see how uniform it is. There's no insulation breaks in the wall between the window. Everything is installed properly, and this is gonna definitely lead more comfort and some energy savings for me. Okay, so that wraps up everything for today. Again, I'm very pleased with how everything went. The guys were very professional. Again, there's no games going on. There's no music playing. We're just doing our work and we're getting out of here. They were here for maybe an hour and a half. That setup, takedown, installing the window, taking the old window out. I don't know where the old window is. It's in their trailer. It's gone. I don't have to ever see it again. I don't have to look at it again. I'm really pleased with that. I'm really happy with the vinyl casing. It's a great choice to make. I'm gonna do it on every other window that I replace. I'm always gonna go vinyl casing. It makes the most sense to me. So that kind of wraps everything up today. We'll hopefully see you around my house again one day, but for now, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. So it's my day off, don't forget that. Seriously, goodbye, thank you. So Mr. Ian, okay. So tell me, why did you decide to go with Ecoline? I know you have a very beautiful house. You're an attractive man yourself. What made you choose Ecoline today? Well, that answer was obvious. It had to be Ecoline. You know, I do work with Ecoline. So first off, that'd be really awkward if I hired another window company to help me out. I don't think they would appreciate that. So again, but Ecoline's always the best choice for me.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
I'm a big fan of what they do.
For sure.
They do a really good job, and I'm impressed with the window quality. I'm impressed with the installation quality. So I'd be a fool to pick anyone else. And the fact that they're able to just do one window, it's not like they have to say, no, you got to do a Mac, you got to do 3 or 4 windows at least before, it's even worth our time. They're going to say, one window, sure, no problem. We'll come out, we'll do it for you. So I was happy with that. I only wanted to do the one window. The one window was the big problem for us in the bedroom. So again, I don't understand why you're so abrasive when you ask that question.
And the vinyl casing, that was a big moment in this video. That was a crucial decision that you made. What led you to the vinyl casing over the wood casing?
Yeah, it had to be vinyl casing. The wood casing is, I just don't get why you're replacing the window but not the casing. We see so many times where we replace these beautiful brand new windows, 12-foot high window with a big arch feature in it, costs thousands and thousands of dollars. And then the homeowner goes, no, put on the old shitty wood casing. Like, it defeats the whole purpose of it. People will come into your house and they won't even notice that you have new windows because you see this old casing. They just think that you didn't do anything. Maybe you cleaned them with a cloth or something like that. So
yeah, right, for sure.
Vinyl casing all day. It's the simple solution. I almost want to ban wood casing from homes. The next video we do, if we go to a home and they go with wood casing, we're leaving. We're shutting it down. We're not doing it until they decide to go with vinyl, because that's the only way to do it.
And again, Sir Hayes, the video guy, what do you think of him? You've been working with him for a few months now.
Yeah, the video guy, he's pretty cool. He asks a lot of questions. So, I'm glad he's not here today, but he's a good guy. We're good friends, but yeah, he does get on my nerves sometimes. But that's how it is with these video guys. They're all dime a dozen.
Okay, well, that wraps up our interview with our homeowner. He seems a little bit odd. He's an odd guy for sure. Don't normally talk about homeowners, but this guy is special. If there's something going on, he's got a knife and a beer. This is an odd one for sure.